Yo guys, what is up? It is Manny Plays here with my first ever YouTube video. This is the FIFA 20 Leicester career mode. Please guys, make sure you like, comment and subscribe and share this video so that I can get the views in and get that guala. Nah, I'm only joking guys. Let's get straight into this. So we're going to be using Leicester City, a team that's on the rise right now, breaking into the top 4 or top 6, whatever you want to call it, and definitely have some potential to be big again, as they won the title 4 years ago. Sorry if I get that wrong, but yeah. So definitely I feel like this team could do some damage. They don't really have squad depth, and that's something that I'm going to be looking into. I really want to rebuild Leicester and make them contenders for the title. We're going to need a few signings to do this, but I'm confident in my ability to do this. I definitely reckon that we can pull this off. So we got an invite for the preseason tournaments, and guys, I'm not really going to be playing these preseason tournament games. I'm going to be simming those games because I really want to get into the Barclays Premier League action straight away. So let's go into our notifications and see what people have been saying. So it's just a couple of messages from the board about transfer market information, visions and expectations, what they really want from us. I really like these features, and it's making manager mode a bit better. So they want us to qualify for the Europa League and reach the round of 16 of the FA Cup. Easy enough. Sign 2 players younger than 20 and incorporate them into the team. Yep, qualify for Europa League. Seems easy enough. You know, a team like Leicester, I reckon that they should be aiming for the Champions League. So Europa League is not really a concern. But let's look at the team here. So we got Kasper Schmeichel, that's going to be in goal. Defo starter. Daniel Iverson, never heard of the kid. Let's move on there. Jakubovic, 67 rated. Yeah, not for me, guys. It probably will be sold. Danny Ward, on the other hand, used to play for Liverpool, and I'm a huge Liverpool fan, so he will be staying. Christian Fuchs just hasn't been the same since Leicester won the title, and he's getting old. Ben Chilwell, defo starter for me. Yeah, I can't pronounce. Just leave that. Sam Hughes, yeah, no. Benkovic, only 21 though, so definitely someone to look at. 75 overall is not that bad. Wes Morgan, 35 years old, 75, he is a corpse. Johnny Evans, 79, I never rated him. So Yinchu, 79, but he is on the younger side, so we will give him a chance. He definitely looks like he'll start in my team. Ricardo Pereira, yeah, it's a given. Right back and right mid, he will definitely be an asset for us. James Justin. Yeah, not too bad. We could work with him. Daniel Marty, the uncle, we're not feeling him at all. We'll probably sell him if I can. Doubt anyone will buy him though, but we'll see. Mendy, just shouts average to be honest. Wolf and Diddy defo starting my team, and is gonna be one of the key players in this Leicester team. Yep, another younger, but just doesn't look good enough for me. Hamza Chowdhury. Yeah, he's okay. He might get better, but we will see about him. Kaputska, doesn't look the real deal to be honest. Josh Knight, yeah, another. How is he? I just don't get. Dennis Pryor, looks like a good player to be fair. Andy King, I mean, nah, yeah, he's not playing for us. Adrian Silva, nah. Matty James, Jesus, he can get sold right now. His overall is appalling. For a 27-year-old to be that low, yeah, you're getting sold straight away, mate. Josh Knight, yeah, we saw that. George Thomas, yeah, James Maddison, defo, got a lot of potential on him. Gonna be a great player for England soon as well. Key man. Tavares looks decent enough. Mark O'Brien, I've never really been a fan, just screams average to be honest. Yeah, these guys are just not gonna get a look in at all. Demarai Gray, I have great hopes for him, and I reckon he'll be great at the club. Harvey Barnes is a talent, definitely a talent and a starter for me. Gazar really fell off, and it's no surprise he's on loan. Perez will be a great player for us as well. Can play in a lot of positions there as well. George, I've never heard of him. I'm not really too sure who that is. Not great. And Musque, the overall's just poor there. Can't lie to you. Iheanacho's really fallen off and really disappointed me, so I've been upset about him. Had some potential. Slim Jim Slimani might get a recall. And the man that needs no introduction, the cocaine connoisseur, the ketamine king, the man, the legend that is Jamie Vardy. He is gonna be a world beater. I'm banking on him to get me 25 plus goals this season, and hopefully the man delivers. He just needs to take his medicine. But moving on, I've identified some players that I feel like that we would need. So these are the players that I've looked at and that I feel like will strengthen our team. So we got Tila Kere. He's a great player, can play in various positions, and he's quite a young lad. We got Manuel Akanji, who's a great centre back. Jonathan Tah, another great centre back, big and black and strong. Timo, I can't really pronounce some of these names. I'm sorry, guys, but he looks like a talent. Ibrahima Konate. Another big, strong, black, fast man. So we like that. We like to see that. Ethan Ampadu used to play from Chelsea, a young lad, also good. Mario Götze, I reckon we could snatch him on the cheap if we try and be a bit cheeky. Daniel Marlin is another great talent, a striker and a winger that could prove useful for us. Sandro Tonali, another young player, and we need some depth in that midfield position because I'm not too happy with Andy King and them man there. So, and we have Issa Diop, who's another promising centre back there. So those are the options that I've looked at and I've pinpointed, and those are the players that I feel that we could get on a transfer budget of 42.5 mil. I reckon we could try finesse something. But looking in the emails there, it looks like we got a little offer for Matty James, that absolute waste of space. 27 years old and 68 overall. He can just get sold for pennies. I really don't care. Just get him out of my team. And an offer for Harvey Barnes from Olympic Lyon for 12.4 million, which we will swiftly decline because he is part of my plans and I want him. We got a message from Kasper Schmeichel greeting us to the club, and I really like this feature that FIFA have done on manager mode. They've actually put something into the career mode, so I like that, and we'll give him a nice little message there to welcome, to say thank you for welcoming me. But we have our first pre-season friendly game against Fiorentina, and like I said, I won't be playing these games. I will be simming all of the pre-season games. I just want to get to the Premier League quicker, but we get a 1-0 win against Fiorentina, which I'm not complaining about. I mean, it's pre-season, so, you know, 1-0's alright. And we have a little offer from Man City for Ricardo Pereira, who are looking to try and get him in. It is a quite tasty offer, that one is. Not sure that we can spare him or sell him, but the cash is very tempting, so I'm gonna have to think about that and put it on hold. Maybe we could get more for him, maybe 40 million if we try and push it and be cheeky. But they've come again for another offer of 36.8 mil, which we decide to decline, as I figured that we won't be able to find a good replacement for him. And he is a great player. He can play right back and right mid, and 84 rated. Yeah, we was never getting rid of him for that. Leon have offered Damari Gray 7 million, and that's just nothing that I'm interested at all. I want to keep Damari Gray. Like I said, I think he's a great player and a great talent. So yeah, we have a second preseason game against Valencia, and I will not be playing these games like I said before. So we will sim it and let's see what we can get from this. So we have lost the game 2-0 to Valencia. I'm not mad about it, to be honest. It is pre-season, so this stuff happens, I guess. But we'll just move on. We have a message, and Real Sociedad would like to do a loan for Kaputska. And yeah, I'd accept that because I don't have any plans for him at all. And if anything, I hope it gets him better to the standard that I need, because he is not cutting it. No way. Let's just see. We have a little email, but I'm not going to be doing any international offers. We have our third preseason game against Mainz, but before that, the scout report has come in, and we have some overalls of these players. So Tilo Kere, 79 overall, which is quite decent for a guy that is only 22 years old. But Akanji there, 81 overall and 1 year older. It's looking better. Jonathan Tah as well, 82 overall, but I can tell he will cost us a lot of money, and I'm not really on that. I'll call this guy Timo. Looking decent, 76 not too bad, but not better than Akanji or Kera. Ampadu is he's just not there yet. Götze, 81 overall, is decent. Marlin, 77, but he's only 20 years old, which is good. Tonali, 76 overall, and Issa Diop, 78. So we got some decent players there, and we can look into getting some. And Akanji, definitely someone that catches my eye, definitely. And we're gonna go in for him. We're gonna try and get Manuel Akanji, and let's see what we can do. I'm not sure why all the managers seem to look the same after a while. I don't know if it's just me or is it just... Comment below if that's the same thing for you. But we're going to get into this deal here. So Manuel Akanji, we want to take him off Dortmund's hands. We have 42.5 mil in the bank. And we are going to be looking to offer Dortmund 22 million. I reckon we can get him for that. 22 million. Try and get him on the cheap. Let's see what they say. Okay, so they've come back with a 25.1 mil value with a sell-on clause of 10%. And so we're going to hit back with a 10% release sell-on clause with 22.4 mil. And they've accepted that, and the deal has been done. We have got Manuel Akanji for 22.4 mil, which in my eyes is an absolute bargain considering the player that he is. But despite this, we'll take a look at Thilo Kehrer and see if we can get him on the cheap. And if we can get him really cheap, then we might not need to get Akanji, as these guys are quite similar. But we go in with a 16 mil evaluation for him, and they've come back with a 19.1 mil estimation with a 15% sell-on clause. I'm not really feeling the sell-on clause there, but we'll up it so we can put the funds down a bit lower. 19 mil is a lot of money for him, and I don't think he is really worth that. We'll go with a 17 mil and they've decided to put it to 18.2 mil with a 15% sell-on clause. I'm not really feeling that again. The price is not really budging too much, but we'll go for 18 mil. We'll try and borrow him up with 18 mil, and he's accepted 18 mil for Thilo Kehrer. So we have 18 mil for Thilo Kehrer or 22.4 mil for Manuel Akanji. Bearing in mind that Akanji is 2 overalls higher than him, but is 1 year older. But Akanji is looking more like the finished product, despite being only 23, and he's played for Dortmund. So we're gonna go in for him, and we're gonna delegate it to my assistant so he can deal with the wages, and hopefully that comes through. But we have a friendly game against Mainz. Let's see what happens. 2-0 we win, and Perez with a brace there, which is fantastic. I'm happy for him. Hopefully he scores more in the real season. But Matty James has been sold. Good riddance. And we have an offer accepted from Manuel Akanji on a 5-year deal to join Leicester City. 63k a week, which is decent wages for him, and that is our first signing of the transfer window. As you can see there, Manuel Akanji signs number 13, and let's see how well he does at the club. But we got another preseason friendly against Bayern. I'm not going to be playing that. I will be sending them again, and we lose this game 2-1. But to be honest, I'm not complaining, because sometimes I feel like the preseason is a bit long to keep doing that. I'd rather just get into the season and get into the signings. So we need another player. We have our centre back. We need another player. Mario Götze could be a great utilities man for us. He is only 27 years old, so could be a great asset for us. I mean, we'll see. We have Tonali there and Daniel Marlin, who can play striker and left wing, and could be great backup to Jamie Vardy. I'm not really feeling Kelechi Iheanacho. Wolf Zaha as well could be another player that could do well. Can play on the left wing and can play as a centre forward. Could be backup, and we'll get straight into this one. Okay, so we're looking at 25 million for Wilfried Zaha. I'm going to try and be cheeky here and try and do a low estimation. We'll try to do 26 mil for Zaha, and Royce having none of it. He said 39.8 million, which is well over what I was trying to get him for. That's almost all of our budget. So we're going to add a sell-on clause for them to try and get the price a bit low. We'll go for 27 mil, and let's see what Roy says about that. Come on, Roy. And Roy has come back to us, and he is not budging at all. 39.8 million. What a knob. 39.8 million for Zaha. He's not budging at all. He's not giving us anything. We'll go for 29 mil and see what we can get. But if not, it's looking like a big waste of time here. 29 mil. What do you say, Roy? Come on. And Roy has said that he would like to think about the offer and get back to us. Pretty much that is a no. I don't reckon he'll meet us. He has said 39 and we want 29. I doubt that he's gonna give what we're asking for. But Bournemouth have come in for a deal for Kasper Schmeichel. How ridiculous. We're not selling him under any cost, under any circumstances. That is my number one. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, so I really hope that Roy can change his mind about Zaha. And Tilo Kera said that the negotiations are over, and Roy has got back to us with a 34.8 mil evaluation for Zaha, which is way too much, and definitely not what we're after. I was after something under 30 mil, and I just don't feel like it's worth it. But we'll try again. We'll try and negotiate with Roy. He is very hard to crack, this old man. Very hard. He knows the game very well. He's been around. He's done it all. So we'll try again. We're going to try for 29.5 mil and see what Roy says about that. Come on, Roy. And he's not budging at all. 34.8 mil, sorry. And yeah, we're just going to have to leave it there because it's just way too high, and we're not willing to pay that for Wolf. I reckon we can get better when we get more investment in the future. We only have 42.5 transfer budget, so that is a no-go. We're gonna advance, and I'm really disappointed about that because I reckon Zaha would have done well on our team with Vardy and Harvey Barnes. That would have been pure pace, nothing but pure pace in the front three. I'm trying to build a front three and then try and build a midfield after that. I feel like Akanji straws up the defense a bit. Him and Soyuncu will be great together. So disappointing that we couldn't get Zaha, but the other man that I really want is Daniel Marlin. Schalke are really trying to get him, so it means that we have to move quick here and we have to try and get him. Hopefully we can get a good deal from him. He is a promising young striker. So let's see what we can do for him. So he's valued at 12.5 mil and we're going for 15 mil and see what they say to that. That is a cheap one. And they've said no to that. They want 17.8 and a 20% release sell-on clause. So we are gonna try for something lower than that. We'll keep the sell-on clause though. That is gonna be 16 mil and a 17% sell-on clause. Hopefully they take that because that is an absolute steal for us. And he's still not budging. He says 17.9 mil again. This guy's been really difficult. A lot of these guys have been difficult, but we'll go for 17 mil and see what they say. Hopefully he can. Yep, and we've got him. We've managed to get Daniel Marlin for 17 mil on a sell-on clause for 20%, which is a bit high. But I'm gonna try and make sure that we don't sell him at all, so they make no money off him. So we'll go and delegate this to the assistant so we can get this wrapped up, get this deal done. Looking forward to him. Hopefully he accepts and joins and doesn't join Schalke because we are a bigger club than Schalke by far. And Daniel Marlin has accepted 4-year deal on 47k a week, and he's going to be a great asset to us, a great backup striker to Vardy, and that has become a done deal. Daniel Marlin signs and becomes our second signing of the summer transfer window. Number 19 here we went, and I'm sure he'll get us a lot of goals. But Bournemouth have come in again, not for Kasper Schmeichel, but for Kelechi Iheanacho, someone that I do not rate anymore, and I've lost faith in him. To be fair, he was great at sea, and I thought he was going to set the world alight. Went to Leicester and hasn't been able to do it, so we are going to be looking to get some cash in for him. They've said 7.9 mil, but I reckon we can try and finesse it and try and get more than that. I'm thinking 10 mil is going to be the right one. So we'll put that in for them, see what they say. And yep, Eddie Howe has accepted it. 10 million for Kelechi Iheanacho. We have absolutely finessed Eddie Howe here. Still the first time he's been finessed. He's been finessed a lot of times by Liverpool through in the past. Solanke, Ibe. But anyways, we are gonna carry on. We're still training the lads. I want Harvey Barnes to get up there. But the Premier League isn't too far away. We've got 2 signings now. So we've got Thilo Kehrer and we've got Daniel Marlon. But we've got a transfer offer for Soyuncu, and it's been confirmed that Hinacho has been sold. We have 8 million from that. But we have an offer from Soyuncu from Everton, who are looking to buy him for 18.3 million. But he is my key man. He is one of my main centre backs, so he is going nowhere. Everton are the type of team to just ruin players. But oh, look at the graphics there. Look beautiful as the Premier League is beginning to start there. Fantastic. I can't wait to get into our first game. So the first game of the Premier League season will be Wolverhampton Wanderers, and not a team that will lay down easily. They're a very strong side, playing in Europa League right now, of course. So a tough test for us. Wilfin Diddy has given us a little message there, and he's not happy with the way he's been playing. But he's my main guy, and I'm gonna reassure him that you're part of the plans, and you're gonna be my guy, man. Wolf, I got you, brother. Don't you worry. But we're gonna look at how we're gonna play this season. So we're gonna play a 4-3-3 attack using a cam. James Maddison is gonna be our cam for this season. And on the bench, you can just see what we've got there. I'm not going to force the new players to get into the starting 11 straight away. I like to ease them in. I like to take my time with it. We're going to have press after possession lost. And we're going to have a fast build-up play for our offensive style. Keep the width and get players in the box. But we've got to make sure that the width isn't in the defense, as I like to keep a compact back four. So yeah, as I was saying, we're not going to push them in quickly, and we get into our first press conference as Leicester City manager, and they're asking about our run and form in pre-season. You know what, I really like this feature from FIFA. You know, they've added something different to manager mode after so many years of having the same old thing, and I'm really happy about this. I just wish there was a bit more answers that we could do, but you know, for now it's quite good. They're asking if securing the Europa League, whether our team can secure it. Sorry, and I feel like we are a threat. We definitely can secure the Europa League. I think it's a question whether we can secure the Champions League is another thing there. So we'll see about that. And then final question is, will Akanji make his debut? And like I said, that I like to give my new players time to ease in and adjust. And I don't like to just throw them into the first team straight away. I mean, it's the Premier League, it's the best league in the world, so you got to have time to adapt and to get used to this league. So Akanji, he will not be on the team sheet to start the game. But let's get straight into this. So let's take a look at the lineup there. Ben Chilwell left back, Pereira right back. Soyuncu and Evans the centre backs, Tielemans, Ndidi and Maddison the midfield three, with Vardy, Barnes and Perez as my front three, with the new signings on the bench for this game. Let's get straight into the action here. It is Leicester City versus Wolves. A tough game for us here, and hopefully that we can walk away with all 3 points. I'm hoping that we can get the team going here and can really start our season off on a positive note, but it won't be easy. Wolves are a tough side. I mean, they got a lot of attacking options. Ruben Neves is absolute quality. Adama Traore, the fast beast. I mean, like you can't even barge the fella. The fella is just wham. You got Raul Jimenez as well, who's just a goal scorer, just a pure goal scorer. But we're straight into the action here. And we earn the attack with Soyuncu here, getting it in, and he passed it Ndidi to Maddison, tries a little flick there, but didn't come off there, and Wolves are able to clear it away. On the attack again, James Maddison really trying that skill there, almost works off for him, but dispossessed, wins it back, got dispossessed again by Neves, and Wolves are on the break there, but it's back to Evans, who recuperates the ball to Ndidi gets it to Tielemans to Maddison lays it off to Chilwell, and it's a fantastic finish from Ben Chilwell there. The first goal of the campaign is scored by our left back. Who would have thought it? But Ben Chilwell has slammed it right into the net there, and Leicester City lead. It's Leicester City 1, Wolves nil. The crowd are going crazy. It's just a fantastic finish there. Great play between Tielemans and James Maddison. But a first time finish from Ben Chilwell, the left back. Who would have thought it? Pure, clean, outside of the boot there, into the side netting. Leicester 1-0.
The opening goal of the game then. Now here's Johnny.
Wolves on the attack again, and that's a great lofted ball in to Jimenez. Jimenez is in behind the defence there, but Evans has caught up. Evans got put on the floor there. Poor from him. Johnny on the ball now, looking to try and get across him, but plays a great back heel. Moutinho to Jimenez. Jimenez to Moutinho again. Moutinho has a shot, but it's blocked by Evans, and Leicester can break it. Tielemans on the ball. Ndidi has it now. Ndidi gives it off to Maddison. Back to Ndidi again. Maddison on the ball there. Oh, Jesus. That has gone into Rosette. Doherty on the ball now. Running down the right wing. Can he cross it? Can he find a cross? Doherty and great pass there. Moutinho on the ball. Jimenez. And it's gone for a corner. Great defended by Leicester, to be fair.
He's conceded the corner.
Wolves looking to do a short corner, but no, it's a decoy on. Bolly heads over the ball, well over the ball. Jesus Christ. And so Soyuncu on the ball now. Leicester looking to play a bit more football, and that's a great ball from Evans. And Harvey Barnes has managed to keep it. Harvey Barnes still has the ball there. Harvey Barnes drills in a low cross, but it's Kyle and Maddison on the follow up there, but just can't get it on target. Let's have a corner though. Soyuncu, and then Jamie Vardy. Oh, that is brutal. That is a cynical challenge. Jamie Vardy has lost his nut. You know, it's a yellow card for him, and to be honest, it was coming. That was important. Leicester on the attack with Perez. Perez cutting in. Oh God, surely that's a foul. Surely, I don't know what the ref has been doing there. Ref has had an absolute blinder there. But Wolves on the attack now. Wolves have the ball with Diego Jota. Plays it to Jimenez. Jimenez on the ball now. Jimenez has a through ball, but Cassius Franco is there to snuff it out there. Jota on the ball again, down the left wing, cuts inside. Looking for a pass. Can't really find it. It's a great challenge.
Moving the ball nicely.
Moutinho on the ball in the box. He's dancing around them. Johnny. Doherty. To Neves. Neves. He is a wonder strike there. Absolutely wonderful. What a strike there from Ruben Neves. Poor defending from Leicester. Absolutely poor. I'm not sure what they were doing. Johnny Evans, take a look at yourself, son. I mean, what was he actually doing there? The position is all wrong there. They just gave Ruben Neves way too much time there, and he's able to hit a wonder goal there. So it is 1-1. And now Wolves are on the attack again. Wolves look like to be the dominant side now with Jimenez on the ball. Jimenez ball rolling, taunting the defenders. Jimenez is 1v1 with Soyuncu. He rolls him. Oh no, he's rolled him. And on his left foot. Oh my gosh. And Jimenez has scored to make it 2-1. They've turned it around just before half time. And Wolves lead. Leicester look to have collapsed. Soyuncu, what was he doing? He just got caught in no man's land, and it's an absolute belter on the left foot from Raul Jimenez. It's Wolves 2, Leicester 1. Not looking great for Leicester right now. It's just they had a good little spell at the start, but they've just fallen away at half time. Second half now. Leicester really need to get back into this game. It's poor how they conceded those 2 goals in quick succession. And Wolves playing the low drill ball, but it's cut out. And now Leicester can break. Harvey Barnes on the ball. Harvey Barnes to Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy only plays in Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes is through here. Can he finish the young lad? Can he finish it? Oh, and he's finished it. It is 2-2. Leicester equalise straight away, and they take no time in getting that goal. Great ball from Jamie Vardy. He's played in Harvey Barnes, a young lad, and he scores his first Premier League goal for Leicester. Just the technique he's used on that is absolutely beautiful. He's just got in there, he's opened his body up, and he's dispatched it right into the bottom right corner. No keeper was going to save that. It's an absolute great goal, and it's great composure from the young lad. At such a young age to do that. It is a great goal, but it's now 2-2, and Leicester look like they're mounting a fight back here. They really want this. They do want all 3 points here. Adama Traore on the ball, he can cause danger. And he's beat him. He's beat Ben Chilwell with ease, and he puts in a great ball in. Oh, but Leicester can defend it. And now Leicester on the break again. Leicester seem to be getting that great counter-attacking spell. And it's Pereira on the ball. And he's lofted. Oh, what a save. Great save from Rui Patricio. But it's an absolute hit. A whammer, as we call it. Absolute banger. Leicester on the ball again with Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans doing Diddy. And then Diddy hits one now. Well, that one is too easy for Rui Patricio. He catches that one way too easy. But Jimenez is off with the pace. Gives it to Adama Traore. He's running down the right wing. He's running with some real pace there. Cuts back in. Gives it to Jimenez. Jimenez to Coutinho. Coutinho. Oh, and Evans dispossesses him. Great tackle. All he wants is off. And he's giving it to the man, the legend, Jamie Vardy. The cocaine connoisseur, he's in, Jamie Vardy, oh, he's just not able to get that one. Harvey Barnes collects it on the edge of the box, gives it to Tielemans, Tielemans turns and shoots, oh, what a goal! Tielemans has scored, and it is 3-2, Leicester 3, Wolves 2, Leicester have done it, they've managed to pull it back. Can they hold out this lead and keep the 3 points? What a goal from Yuri Tielemans, who took one touch and walloped it. Let's take a look at it again. Touch from Harvey Barnes, touch and bang. How about that? Yuri Tielemans has scored an absolute wonder goal, and Leicester have managed to pull back in front there. Will they be able to keep that? Wolves piling on the pressure now. Wolves got the ball again with Jimenez. Doherty running down the right wing. Oh, and that is a bad challenge from Wolf and Diddy. He was definitely going into the book for that one. It was an unnecessary challenge, but he did it anyway. Yellow card for Wolf and Diddy. The substitution, we're going to see the debut for Akanji, who's coming on for Evans. The manager decided to give him 20 minutes, the last 20 minutes of the game, so he can ease into it. But it's a great ball in from Wolves, but Leicester seem to deal with it easily. Akanji gets his first touch on the ball, and Perez is running with it now. And Leicester having a little charge here. It's Vardy on the ball. Vardy gives it to Madison. Madison, Leicester looking to break it, and it's just cut out there. Wolves managed to get the ball back, but Leicester on the attack again with Tielemans. Tielemans has the ball. Tielemans to Madison. Madison cuts in, and just couldn't hit. He's tried that shot a few times in this game, but just hasn't been able to make it pay off. Unlucky from Madison. Just need a bit more whippage on that. Wolves on the ball again now. Wolves looking to try and get an equaliser. Can they find it? What a ball. All the way to Diego Jota on the left wing. And Wolves are in a lot of space there with Diego Jota. He beats Ricardo Pereira with ease and puts in a ball, but it's a great tackle from Manuel Akanji, who is there. The new signing has been brilliant since he's come on. Ndidi again. Ndidi on the ball with Leicester. Madison beats one. Can he get the cross in now? Gets a great cross in, but it's blocked. And Wolves can break it. Wolves have the ball. And Wolves are mounting a charge here. Can they get the equaliser? It's a great ball to Jimenez. Jimenez is free on the left hand side. Great ball in, but it's blocked by Akanji. Comes out to then dunk on the edge of the box. Can Wolves find something? Neves on the ball now. Gives it to Doherty. Doherty puts in a great ball in, but Jimenez can't control it. And it looks like the game is gone for Wolves there. Leicester have been able to see it out. You have 3 minutes of stoppage time, and the game ends there. Full time. Leicester City 3, Wolves 2. So we pick up the point there, and we managed to get the win. It was a tough, hard-fought game, but in the end, I feel like we deserved it. Some defensive mistakes, but I feel like that'll be shored up when Akanji comes in and starts the game. In spite of this, Evans did do well, but I feel Akanji would have a better performance than him. But we'll get straight into the interview. How happy are we with our first win as Leicester manager? Well, there's more to come. The lads are giving me 100%. Yeah, I feel like, there's more to come from us. I mean, we did play well, but we did concede 2 goals, and at halftime we were 2-1 down, so that we can do better. We witnessed Akanji's first minutes. What did you make of his debut? I figured it would be a surprise to put him as a sub, and I feel like he really did well, to be honest. He showed up the defense. No goals were conceded after he came on. And Diddy's poor form has gone to the season as well, but he can only go up from it, I reckon, because indeed he's a class player, and I've always said this, and I'm sure that he will improve, but he's not been too bad really. And so that is it for the first episode of the FIFA 20 Leicester career mode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. As I said, this was my first ever video. So guys, please comment, please let me know what I can do better. Please let me know any audio issues or anything like that, as I really want to get this channel to get better, and I want to get better as this is my first time on YouTube. Please guys, follow my Insta and Twitter, which is at the bottom of the page. Thank you guys so much if you have tuned in. Peace and love, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.